We're recording.
All
Okay.
right.
I'll just do a little quick welcome, and then Sandy Clark is going to be sharing the
Slides.
Thank you. I am Linda McGuire, and we are joined by 4 other directors, and we are leading a call about getting the more you're looking for. We're going to record this call in case someone was not able to attend and would like to get the information. The way it will work is we will be coming off of the screen where you will not be seeing us for a little while. Sandy will be sharing the slides, and Dee Dee and Tanya will be talking about each slide as they come up. If you have questions at any time, you can always unmute yourself, and you can unmute yourself by clicking on the bottom left. Just slide your cursor down to the bottom left, and there's a little microphone on the left-hand side, and you can just click that, and it will unmute and mute yourself. So you can do that at any time during the presentation if you have a question to ask. And we're really laid back here, so don't please feel like that. You can jump in at any time. There is no time that you have to worry about. This is a very professional event. It's not. We're just wanting to share some really good information with you guys that we got our hands on. So I'm going to turn it over to Dee Dee, and we are good to go. And Sandy,
Okay.
whoever's going.
I'm turning it over to Sandy. Sandy is our slide lady. So whenever she's ready, she will put up the slides, and you guys can just follow along, and we'll get going.
Okay, I am just sharing my screen, so you should be seeing now the first screen, the first slide.
All right, so this is the Get the More You're Looking For webinar. It was created by Field Development Manager for the Eastern Region, Lisa Hendrickson. She was nice enough to share it with us, so we are happy to have everybody on the training.
Welcome.
Welcome. So we want to welcome you all, and we just want to take a short minute to for you to say who you are and where you're at with us tonight. So I'll start. I'm Tanya Cole, and I'm in Virginia.
I'm Helen Krupp. I'm in Virginia.
Okay.
Sandy Clark. I'm in Manassas, Virginia.
Sandra Fox. I'm in Texas.
Yay.
Dawn Lally.
Was an interesting echo.
Next slide.
Yes. All right, so here is our agenda for tonight.
Sorry.
Okay. First thing we're going to do is explore why you are here. So we're going to talk about what's your more. Then we're going to talk about why you would want more with the Pampered Chef, and that involves the Pampered Chef career plan. Next, we will talk about what it takes to move up the career plan, which involves directorship and some other things. And then finally, we are going to discuss how do you determine if moving up is for you. So that's a basic overview of what will be covered on the training tonight.
And I jumped the gun, and we already did roll call.
Because you're that good.
Okay.
All right, so the next slide. The question is, do you want more? So here's our question tonight. How many of you are getting what you want from your business? Or I will say all that you want from your business. And you'll have to answer verbally because I can't see your hands. I didn't hear any me's. All right, so how many of you would like to get more?
Woohoo!
Always.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Me. Okay. Oh, I see Teresa type me. Thank you. Okay.
All right. So what is your more? Some of you may be thinking, I'm not sure what my more is, or you haven't really thought about it. So we want you to take a moment and explore what your more is.
There are many reasons consultants join or stay in our business. Some of you have real clarity around this, while others know they want something, but they aren't sure what it is. What I can tell you is that the reason you start your business or stay in your business is as unique to each of you as your eye color or the color of your hair, the way you speak or the way you think. It's always going to be individual and about you.
So passion, perhaps many of you are looking for something to get excited about, something that makes you want to get up in the morning and want to go to work.
What about financial freedom? Perhaps you're looking for financial freedom. It could mean that you want to pay off debt. It could mean that you want to have more money for fun, or that you even want to retire or put your kids through school.
Or it could be time. Maybe you are looking for time for a quality of life, for work-life balance, time to do the things that are important to you and important to your loved ones.
This is a good one. How about recognition? To be rewarded for a job well done, to feel good about something you have achieved, and to know that your company believes in you.
One of my favorite little stories about recognition is that nobody ever says to me, wow, you did a great job cleaning that bathroom, Mom. You know? It's so nice to hear. Thanks so much. You did a great job. We're so proud of you. I just got a newsletter from my upline director today. It was nice to be mentioned in there. So, we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right. Do any of you dream?
Oh, wait a minute. Did we skip 12? Sorry. Oh, no, you're good. I'm sorry. You're good.
Okay.
So, interestingly enough, almost anything we do in life begins with the spark of a thought, a dream. So, do you allow yourself to dream, to think about what could be? So, most of us have had big dreams when we were young. We thought a lot of what could be. And then when we get older, we replace those big dreams with stark reality and tend to push the dreams out of our thoughts. Or we replace our own dreams with dreams for others, like for our children, for our spouses. We believe it to be selfish to dream for ourselves when we should be dreaming for others. So I want to take a moment for all of us to dream again. I want each one of you on the call here just to take a moment to dream. So what would you do for yourself or for your family if money were no object? What would you do if you had the kind of money that Oprah or Bill Gates or Warren Buffett has?
All right. Now's the time that we turn it over to you all. We want to hear about those dreams. Would anyone like to share?
I will.
Okay.
I'm not typically a dreamer because I'm pretty concrete, and my team knows that. I always say that a dream is just a goal that's not been written down yet. But the way Tanya referred to it as, if I could dream, because I don't ever see a goal of making as much money as Bill Gates. But if I could dream and have that amount of money, I think something that would be really important for me would be, I would love to pay someone to teach my children so that we could travel the world together. And they could teach them while we're traveling. School would not be an issue. We could go anywhere we want, anytime we wanted to.
Sweet.
That would be my dream.
That's a good dream.
That is a good dream. All right, who else? What are some other dreams out there?
I'm writing down Linda's dream for mine. I don't get to teach kids anymore. So whoever is 703-330-48960.
That's Teresa Smoot. Okay, go ahead, Teresa.
Oh, suddenly the noise.
Okay, she said the noise is coming from
Her
her
phone.
phone. Do you want to just type your answer? I can read it out to everyone. And while Teresa's typing, does anybody else want to go ahead and share? Oh, she types quick. Teresa says that she would travel and do nice things for my friends and family. That's a great dream. Where would you travel to? Like Linda, everywhere. Very good. All right. Who else wants to share? We got a few more folks on here. Let's talk about your dreams. And don't not share them because they're too big.
One of my dreams would be just to pay something in cash, like a big purchase. Like if I want to buy a new car, I just pay it out in cash. No have to worry about credit. So that would be one of my dreams.
How awesome would that be? That's a great dream.
Well, to go on the same note, that I would love to travel, and to travel to Disney last year with my whole family, all expenses paid, was just incredible. And so I would love to travel to Europe. That would be my dream.
Nice. And who made Disney possible?
Pampered Chef. Thank you.
Yay.
And earning level 2 for the first time was just great. And we know that we're not going to have a trip like that in a while because now both my girls are off to college and grad school. So we'll see.
Good. So traveling because we like to, but also making those precious memories, right?
Exactly.
Good. Anybody else want to share before we move on?
Do you have a dream, Dee Dee or Tanya? Anybody else?
I have a dream. If I could, and I've talked about this for years and years, but now we're suddenly getting close to it, I would love to let my husband retire from the military after his 20 years of service and not have to work again unless he wanted to. I would love to be able to.
Okay, you need to stop now because now my husband's thinking these thoughts.
I was thinking I might turn the sound down because if Gordy hears, he's going to get other
Wait
ideas.
a minute, I've already done 28. Why can't I get out now?
All
That's
right.
my dream, no one else's, just mine.
It ain't mine yet.
Okay, ready to go on?
Tanya, were you going to share your dream?
Sure. My dream would be to have my dream home and build the kitchen that I want, and to travel. I want to travel.
Awesome.
Awesome.
All righty, on we go.
Okay, so you all can achieve your dreams and your goals with Pampered Chef. You can achieve everything that you put your mind to. We know that the next step for you to get the more that you're looking for would be to step up to director in our company.
Okay, so then the question becomes, why would I want to be a director? And before I actually read what it says on the slide, I just want to say, even though those dreams that were mentioned maybe haven't been reached like fully, each one of us as directors have achieved some portion of that. I know several of us have traveled with the Pampered Chef. I know some are putting their kids through college based on their Pampered Chef earnings. Some have made big purchases. So they are achievable. Your dreams are achievable through the Pampered Chef, and this is a stepping stone to getting there. So why would I want to be a director? Let's start off by talking about why you would want to give yourself a promotion this year and become a director. Does anyone have any ideas why you would want to become a director? I'm going to share them if you don't have any guesses, but go ahead. Who's that?
More money.
More money, most definitely. So I'm just going to read a few things that it has listed here. As a director, you'll have a stronger team. And you get paid a $10 activity bonus for each active consultant on your team. So that is more money. You also get a 250 PC dollar bonus, if you will, when you promote to director. What else?
Free products.
Yay, free products. Anything else?
Lower points to trips.
Yeah.
Yes, earning those trips become a lot easier the higher your level. Awesome. All right, I think that's good on that slide, Sandy.
Okay. Anybody else want to add?
Or, yeah, I'm sorry, unless anyone else.
That's okay.
You
Okay.
get to go to Director Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to hear about that in just a bit, too.
Okay, so grow with us. We're going to go over some slides now of the director awards and privileges that you get when you promote.
All right, and the first thing we want to talk about is the Fast Track program. Now, this is for new directors, but new consultants to the company. There is a time frame that this has to happen within. But the question is, what would you do with $2,000 in cash plus increased commission checks, recruiting bonuses, and more? What would you do? Go shopping?
Pay off a credit card?
Pay off some bills? Good. All right. Well, you can earn $500 when you promote to director in your first 90 days. Then you earn $500 when you maintain director status for the next 3 months. $1,000 when you promote to advanced director within your first 6 months. So if you add the 500 plus the 500 plus the 1,000, you're up to $2,000. This is money that you do not want to leave on the table if you are a new consultant, because anyone's eligible to earn it.
Okay.
Oh, I see here that Teresa said she would build her PC product for her kitchen.
Oh, with that 2,000? Awesome. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. And now,
Okay, so when you become a new director, you get to go to the new director academy at home office, which I just got back from. You get to make the investment in your business, empower your career with interactive hands-on training. You get to network with other directors. You also get to enjoy personal attention from the home office team. And just a few statistics show that New Director Academy attendees have 20% more growth in personal sales than non-attendees, 42% more personal recruits than non-attendees, and 25% more growth in team sales than non-attendees, as well as 32% more team recruiting than non-attendees. So let me ask you all this question. What could you do with 20% more commission?
Shopping?
you're always shopping.
I don't even shop that much, honestly.
I was going to say, do you even go shopping? I'm going to travel. Like Linda, I'm going to travel.
Put it into savings to travel?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my practical side is to pay down more debt.
Right. Pay down more debt and
Yeah.
keep, we've done our best.
I feel like
kids
I feel
debt free
like
through college.
I feel like Xandra, when I first started selling Pampered Chef, I used my Pampered Chef money to buy furniture. And we would save up a few $1,000s, and then we would go buy the really nice dining room set that we wanted, or the nice, bedroom set, and we would pay cash for it. And so, like Xandra said earlier, it feels so good to pay cash for things and not have to feel that you put it on credit.
Xandra, do you want to share what you paid off when you first became a consultant?
I paid my car off a year early.
Sweet. Nice. Teresa Smoot wrote in, she said savings. That's what she would do with her 20%. Awesome.
Anybody else?
I want to hear more from you, Tanya. What was the best part about New Director Academy?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
You know, it's really hard to choose one favorite part. I guess my most favorite part is, okay, I had got an email prior to going to New Director Academy asking for me to sit in on the top sales consultant panel. So I had an idea that I was up in the top sales, and I told Lisa I would do it. And then so we did the whole sharing. She put me up in front of the crowd to talk with the other 2 top sellers. And when they put the list up on the screen, I was the #1 top seller out of 68 directors.
Woohoo! Wahoo!
That was exciting.
Button. Wait a minute.
Oh, she's running to get it.
I actually think I know where it is.
Be amazing. Oh, Teresa said, oh, Linda said Tanya rocks. Yay!
Did you hear it?
But I really had no idea what to expect going to New Director Academy, but I can tell you, when you all become a director, you most definitely want to invest the time to go to New Director Academy. It was one of the best experiences I've ever had. I've come home ready to go full force. I cannot stop. I have so many things going through my head and things that I want to do and want to put into place. And I've literally been working nonstop today because there's just so many things that I want to get done. It was amazing and really helpful to interact with the other directors that were there and meet people from other areas and what they're doing and what's working for them.
Yay.
Awesome.
All right. Ready to go on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yay.
All right. So earn more income, bonuses. We're talking about the benefits, right, of promoting to director. So you get 30 PC dollars on each qualified personal recruit. And you also get a $10 activity bonus per active consultant every month. All right, so 30 PC dollars for helping those folks reach their goals, really. When people sign on with the Pampered Chef, the first goal that they have is to do 1250, right, to get qualified. Usually in their 30 days, there might be a bonus attached for them. They always earn PC dollars for doing that. So the company is going to reward you with PC dollars for helping them reach their goals.
Right, and then there's exclusive awards. So you will receive a sterling silver lapel pin. You get 250 PC dollars when you promote. You earn new product samples 2 times a year, and you get up to $100 a year on professional development.
All right, so we have some more exclusive perks, and this all comes with directorship. You got a 30% discount on product. So as a consultant right now, the discount level is 20%, but as a director, it goes to 30%. You have special home office gifts throughout the year. I just had a birthday on October 1st, and I love opening my mailbox and getting a card signed by Doris or Jean or somebody just saying happy birthday. They do that for directors. Usually there's a holiday or Christmas gift, so they really make us feel special. Director-only training events. We just had summer conference, and Rory Vaden, the author of Take the Stairs, was our guest speaker. It was phenomenal training, and that was a director-only event. And then, of course, you guys know that we got surprised by Warren Buffett actually being there in our luncheon and just sharing nuggets with us. I mean, we couldn't have paid. I couldn't have afforded a ticket to sit in a luncheon with Warren Buffett. So that the company would do that for us as directors is just absolutely amazing. And then we have special recognition at home office events and meetings. So just like Tanya went to New Directors Academy, the home office really pays attention to who registers, who signs up and comes to the trainings, and then they can feel good, and they recognize when you're doing the things to hit those levels and those achievements. So if you're top seller, top recruiter, you know, just different things they will recognize, and that always makes us feel great. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you're all probably sitting there saying, this sounds great, Tanya, Dee Dee, Sandy, Linda, but show me the money.
Show me the money. Grow with us.
All right, so this is what we want to do. We do want to show you the money. We want you to grow with us. All right, so let's break down the levels within the Pampered Chef. The first level that we all start at is consultant. As a consultant, you'll earn up to 25% on everything that you sell. The next level is senior consultant, and it's a 6.3% increase from the consultant level. To reach senior consultant, what you need to do is add just one person to your team, and you earn a higher percentage on what you sell and on what they sell. All right, level up from there, and you'll be at team leader, which is a 14.5% increase from the base consultant level. To get to this level, you need to add the second person to your team, and of course, you earn more. We have leaders in our company who sell as much as who earn as much as 33% of everything they sell.
All right, and the next level up from that is director, which is 48% to 114% increase. So at this level, your percentage jumps again. You are able to get the additional bonus for team activity, and the bigger your team gets, the more you earn. And the level up from that are the upper level directors, where you have your overrides.
Okay.
So
maybe Linda can share more about that.
Yeah.
Linda? Okay. Maybe later.
Okay. So we'll review, director, everything that we've talked about. So what we want you to do is imagine that today you are the director of a team with average monthly sales of $10,000. So what would your 3% monthly override be?
Come on, math whizzes. 3% of $10,000.
300.
Yes, $300 just from overrides. So that's only your override income. It doesn't include the income from your personal sales or the activity bonuses.
Woohoo.
Now, imagine that you begin working with those on your team who want more, those who want to promote to director. So your consultants who want more begin to recruit, so your team grows. Sounds good, right?
Yeah.
So here's a question for you. While your consultants are recruiting, what should you be doing?
Recruiting.
Yes, you should continue recruiting.
You guys awake out there?
Yes.
I think we were put on mute, so that's why you didn't hear from us.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sorry, Helen, I just muted you for a second.
That's okay.
It was
No
kind of loud,
I don't know why.
but it's not doing it now.
Okay.
All right. So what would you do? Look at this graphic here. This is cute.
I love this.
This young girl is talking to her boss, apparently. This is from The Devil Wears Prada, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking I would like a 48% salary increase. That's about right. And the boss is saying, this girl must be crazy. If you have a day job, I dare you to go in and say that and see what they say to you. Just joking. Don't do that. Okay. Now that we've shown you the money, I want you to think of this. Imagine you have worked really hard the past few weeks at your job, whether it's in an office, as a stay-at-home parent, or whatever it is that you do. So let me ask you this. When you have gone over, above, and beyond, do you go to your boss or to your board of directors at home I love that term, board of directors at home, your family and say, you know, I've worked really hard this week, so I think that I'll give myself a 48% salary increase and you will sign off. Got it? Most of you are either chuckling or thinking, no way I would do that. But guess what? With the Pampered Chef business, you really can do that. As we've just reviewed, you can give yourself a salary increase at any time. And I want to say, you know, even with us reading the slides and stuff, sometimes it sounds like, okay, they're really simplifying it. But honestly, it really is that easy. I mean, we have control and we can give ourselves a raise.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, there it is.
Oh, did they have the little talking one at a time? I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm thinking I'd like a 48% salary increase. That's about right.
All right, so you're all saying, okay, Tanya, I want to be a director. How do I really do it?
Well, here we go. Let's talk about the director requirements. So to be a director, you need to have 5 active consultants on your personal team plus you. Did somebody new chime in?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I just heard a little something. All right, so 5 active consultants on your personal team plus you, a total of 6 active consultants. A consultant is active when they submit 150 in commissionable sales in a given month, all right? You and your team must sell $5,000 with a minimum of $750 coming from your personal sales. Anybody have questions about those requirements?
Can I simplify it a little bit more?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
This has really changed quite a bit over the last few years for most of us that have been in the business for a long time. We've seen this come up in so many wonderful different colors. It's changed so many times. But I have to say, with as long as I've been in the company, and I know Helen and Sandy, those of us that have been in at least 10, 15 years, this is probably the easiest requirements we have ever had. And I think that why it's so easy is the 5 active consultants only have to be active the very first month that you achieve directorship. After that, if you only have 1 or 2 selling and you have 2 little dynamites on your team that are selling like $1,000 or $2,000 a month, and you're doing $2,000 or $3,000 a month, then you're covering your $5,000. You do not have to have 5 active consultants every single month, and that is the beauty of this new program.
That was a good clarification. Certainly it's made it easier to maintain directorship.
Right, because there's a lot of directors out there who they are very strong in their own personal business, but maybe they only have 1 or 2 semi-strong consultants on their team, and they have a few hobbyists, and that's okay. We don't mind hobbyists. We love hobbyists, but they're not the ones that you can really count on to be active every single month. But it's okay now because it doesn't really matter as long as you have a team that is submitting all together 5,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want you to keep in mind that.
Oh, there's a question.
Oh.
Can I just ask a question? Are you guys just seeing the screen? Or are you seeing people at the bottom for the recording? I'm just wondering because I've got you guys at the bottom.
I see 4. I see Dee Dee, Sandy, and Tanya, and myself, and it's almost like the Brady Bunch where you guys are talking all.
Right. Can you see the whole slide though?
Yeah, the whole slide is on the big screen, and then you guys are off to the right.
Okay,
in like
that's
smaller
fine.
squares.
Okay, perfect. We can keep going.
And then there's always a green box around who's talking.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we want you all to keep in mind that these are the minimums. And this is something that I heard at New Directors Academy, it's a thought that we all need to live by, is that leaders never work to minimums. In order to have success in the business and be a leader, others will follow. You should be the one setting the pace for your team. So the rule of thumb that you should live by is one that was shared by Doris Christopher to her director team many years ago. 2 shows a week, no matter what.
Okay.
All right. No matter what, she said. So let us show you how easy it is to do that, right? 2 shows a week.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe you're sitting here in front of your computer right now thinking, I want to be a part of this, but I don't have enough bookings.
Okay.
Doing. All right. So this is where you want to reach out to Sandy, Dee Dee, Linda, Helen, or myself to get some helpful tips on getting bookings inside and outside of your show. We can and we will help you. We're here to help you. So I also want to let you all know that every Saturday morning there's a coffee talk call with Lisa Hendrickson and a Facebook group page after the call where we share ideas for bookings and so much more. So you want to be part of these calls and the group page. The coffee talk call is only 30 minutes from 9 to 9:30 Eastern time. And you can always reach out to the group experts for advice. Everybody is great about sharing in the group. So if you're not in the group or you don't have the coffee talk group on Facebook, just let us know and we can get you added to that.
Okay.
So can everybody see the 90 days to director slide?
Yes.
Okay, so you have 8 shows booked. And then due to 20% cancellation or reschedule rate, 2 of those are taken away. So that leaves you with 6 shows held. Then you've got 10 guests at the show, including your host. So you are in front of 60 people in 30 days. You're going to divide that by 3. And 20 of those people are going to take home some information. You divide that by 3.
These are average numbers, by the way.
And you're going to have 6 people that agree to have an interview with you. And you divide that by 3. And you will have 2 people to say yes to the business. So you've got 2 personal recruits a month times 3 months gives you 6 personal recruits. You divide that by 3, gives you 2 indirect recruits.
All right.
Does anybody have any questions on these numbers? Does it make sense?
I want to do a little bit of clarification, I think. So if you watch there, as the numbers came up, on the right-hand side came up some skills that that Pampered Chef has identified. So prospecting, booking, host coaching, informing and inviting, and interviewing. And then the new consultant strong start. These are directly related to the online courses that you can take to improve your own skills in each of these areas. So that's where the ideas come from. And actually, anytime you have the opportunity to take part in a training call, if you can be there, take part in it until you feel like you've conquered that skill. You know, this is a job, and just like any other job, you need training to do a better job at it, to become better at recruiting and interviewing and host coaching and all the rest of it. So the numbers are averages. And so ideally, with 8 shows booked in a month, you're going to have 2 personal recruits for a month. And the one other thing that I wanted to clarify is the indirect recruits. What that means is that one of your recruits has recruited somebody underneath them. Okay.
And something that we learned at New Director Academy, like when you start filling out this sheet, and if you see that, say, you don't have 20 people that are taking home information, then you know that that's a skill that you need to work on and do training on. So you would want to go find that training in our training resources to help you with that.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, so here's the question. Do you believe, now that we have shared all of this, how many of you believe that you can promote to director in 90 days or less? I don't hear anything.
I do.
Oh, how many of you are fibbing?
I think the first thing that you need to believe is that you can get each show on your calendar.
Say that one more time.
I think the first thing that you need to learn to believe is that you can get the 8 shows on your calendar, or 6. Get the 8 and have 2 cancel.
Right. And that's true. It's all about belief, but you're right. You got to start somewhere. And the first belief needs to be that I can get the shows booked on my calendar. So the first step for everyone is to believe. Believe that you can succeed. Believing that you can be, do, and have anything you want in your life as long as you're willing to work hard enough to achieve it. Do you believe that you can succeed? I'm looking for answers or head nods or, okay.
An answer typed.
Typed answers. Do you believe that if you follow the Pampered Chef's plan, you can and will become a director in 90 days or less? Yes?
It's achievable.
Yes. And like Linda said, do you believe that you can, maybe some of you have never had 8 shows on the calendar in a month or 6 shows on the calendar in a month. And do you believe that that's possible? Okay, that's where we have to start.
I'm just going to put a little note in here. When I decided that directorship was for me, the first thing that I had to do was build up my show calendar. And so what I had to do was actually do that 3 calls a day, but I had to do more than that to get my schedule where I wanted it to be. It all starts with making those phone calls. So that 3-2-1 plan, start with the 3 calls a day. And until you get that habit down, the 3 calls a day are going to lead to the 2 shows a week, and that's going to lead to your 1 recruit a month. Okay.
Okay, so belief is powerful. So we're going to talk about belief here for a few minutes. Belief is a really powerful concept. And when you truly understand how powerful it is, it can change your life. So here's something that you should all write down. It's something very special that I want to share with all of you today. So grab a pen. Are you ready? Write this down. My brain is not as smart as I think it is. So that's right. Your brain is not as smart as you think it is. Why? Because your brain will believe anything that you tell it, if you tell it often enough. So it's a proven fact. So here's another wonderful thing about belief. You get to be in control of your belief. You get to decide what you tell yourself every single day. And this was something very powerful at New Directors Academy. We actually had some little spoons and a jar, and we had 5 spoons that we wrote down our beliefs, basically our affirmations. And I've been looking at those spoons every day since I have come home from New Directors Academy. And the more you tell yourself whatever it is, your brain is going to believe that.
Yay.
Awesome. All right, so this is a concept that many of you have seen before. We've actually trained on it at our local meetings. This is called the belief triangle. All right, so let's all look at the belief triangle slide. And it's quite a revealing way to look at the power of belief, the power of what we tell ourselves every single day. Simply stated, the belief triangle tells us that my beliefs determine my actions determine my results, and my results reinforce my beliefs. Did everybody catch that? So if you start up at the top and just follow the triangle, my beliefs determine my actions determine my results, and my results reinforce my beliefs. Pretty powerful, right? Who can give me an example of something you might say to yourself in regards to your Pampered Chef business? Something that might not be considered entirely positive, but you might believe to be true. And we're looking for real life examples.
Are they muted?
Well, I was thinking that, like the goal for the next trip, I believe I can do it. So looking at the action of your sales and recruits, and then keeping up on top of that, the results that I would make my trip, and just reinforces that I believe that I can do it.
Okay, so that's actually a good example of a positive belief, and then kind of how you would walk that out. Let's talk about a belief that may not be considered entirely positive, but that we might believe to be true in our business.
I will start. I believe that people are too busy to host shows.
Okay, perfect. So,
And if I continue to believe that, then I don't ask them because I know that they're going to just tell me that they're too busy to host shows. And that would be my action. So by my not taking any action to ask them to book shows, my results will be 0, which will reinforce my belief that nobody wants to do shows.
exactly. So Linda picked a perfect one. People are too busy. All right. So people are too busy. That's why no one wants to do shows. When I call, I'm just bothering them because they're so busy. So I'm not going to call. If they really wanted to do a show, they would call me. They don't call me. So my results are no shows on the calendar, which reinforces my belief. Guess what? People are too busy. Okay, you guys see how that works? The belief triangle does not discriminate. Whether it's a negative belief or a positive belief, it works the same. So when you have those beliefs, and I mean, we all have thoughts that come in our head, you need to make sure that you replace a positive belief with the negative belief. So let's just spin that, okay? Instead of saying people are so busy today, what if we changed our belief to people are busy, which is all the more reason why they need tools to help get dinner on the table quick and easy, right? So people are busy, they need me because they need help. What is that going to lead me to do? I'm going to pick up the phone and I'm going to call some folks that I believe need my help, right? I'm going to call the busiest of the bunch because they need me. They're going through the drive-through 5 days a week. They need some help, right? So I pick up the phone and I call them, and guess what I find out? Not all of them, but some of them take me up on my offer and they say, yes, Dee Dee, I need your help. My kids are sick of this drive-through. It's, burning a hole in my pocket because it costs so much. Come and show me some quick and easy recipe ideas. I get their shows on the calendar, and guess what? The belief that everybody's busy, but they need solutions that the Pampered Chef has to offer, that belief becomes reinforced because I saw it played out. And I saw the actions produce results. Does everybody get how that works? Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Okay.
Well,
All
and
right.
I think another belief on the too busy part, I know for myself, I wouldn't call people just because I know it's me to say, hey, I know you're busy. I have some great solutions for you. Mine would be, I would say, look, you are so busy. You need to take some time out for yourself and you need to have a party. And we need to get together with you and your friends so that we can have just a fun little get together. Let me do the planning for you. You just send out get the word out. I don't care how you do it, just get the word out. Let's just have a fun evening together. And some people will react that way. You know your friends, you know your acquaintances, you know what they need. Some people need what Dee Dee is saying, that they need the tools, they need the ideas, they need the recipes, they need the guidance. And some people just need the girls and the wine.
That's right. So know your audience. That's perfect. Spin it to what will best suit them. It's not even about us, right? It's always about them. So that's perfect. All right. Anybody have any questions about the belief triangle in general, or how it works, either on the negative or positive side?
Nope. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to do a quick little exercise. Y'all can see the slide, and if you want to write this down on a sheet of paper so that you can rate your belief today. We want you to rate your belief on the product. This is going to be on a scale of 1 to 10 of your belief levels today. We want you to rate your belief on the product, the host opportunity, the business opportunity, the company, yourself, and others.
And just as a tip, since we're doing this virtually, everybody's pretty much on their computer, take a screenshot of these slides if you want to be able to refer back to them, or if you can't scribble them down quick enough.
Okay.
Okay, and then,
Nope.
Sorry.
Go back a minute.
Going back. Sorry.
So then we want you to fill in, your goal is to become a 1 through 10, and whatever your goal is to become in all 6 areas. So, and then once you get all those filled in, my question to you would be, how happy are you with your scores today? And if the answer is that you're not happy, then the question becomes, what can you do to strengthen your beliefs? So that's my question to all. Do you all have any ideas of what you can do to help strengthen your beliefs? Nobody? You could read positive books.
I guess I'll say something. I think when you look at this list, the product, the opportunity, the business opportunity, the company, the numbers at the list at the top tends to be very high, at least in my category rating it was. I very much believe in the product. I very much believe in the host opportunity. I very much believe in the business opportunity. I very much believe in the company. And I think it's a little bit harder to believe in the company sometimes, or the business opportunity, than it is the host opportunity. And that's where the numbers start to go down a little bit. And then you get to, oh my gosh, I believe in myself. That's where the self-confidence comes in. And then, do I believe in others? Which that's the one that I struggle with, because we can't change how others are, but we can change our thoughts about how others might. We tend to put our thoughts into what we think that they want, instead of just asking. So that's the one I struggle with the most, is others, and how to deal with my belief in others.
Okay, so some positive things that you could do is you could read positive books. You can surround yourself with positive people. Don't get sucked into negative quicksand through social media. We talked about this a little bit ago. Write yourself some positive affirmations. So I have a challenge for all of you, and I want you to write at least 3 and as many as 10 positive affirmations for yourselves. So to give you a couple examples of what I wrote when I was at New Directors Academy, I wrote that we are a $10,000 team. And I wrote that I have earned Atlantis. So those are two of my affirmations.
And are they also supposed to be about us personally?
I think so. Like even some of the examples were that, you know, I'm a great mom. It doesn't have to necessarily be about the business. Any affirmation that you want to tell yourself. Okay, so I'll tell you another one of my affirmations because I'm in a group with Dee Dee about this. So I wrote on one of my spoons, I am 20 pounds lighter.
Woo!
I'll take that one.
So it doesn't have to be about the business, just an affirmation.
It can also be about your team too.
Yes.
You know, your team, you can say, I have a team that rocks, I don't know, whatever, but something. I have a team that is responsive and organized. I have a team that loves to work their Pampered Chef business, something like that.
I love Dawn made a comment, and
Okay.
I want to share it because she's so right on.
Oh.
Just so right on. Did I miss it? Did we read that?
No, I was just getting ready to, but go ahead.
Okay.
I'm just seeing it.
It said, work at it regardless of your belief level. As the results start to show, you will start running around the triangle. That is so true. Wait, yes. Great, great, great statement, Dawn.
Would you repeat that, Linda?
Work at it regardless of belief level now. As the results start to show, you will start running around the triangle.
And I'd just like to share, Dawn just signed up on Thursday, and we had her grand opening yesterday.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Way to
And
go.
I believe she got 4 or 5 bookings.
Nice.
She's
So
going to be a fast track director.
She's going to be running around that triangle in no time.
Dawn needs to take on that affirmation. I'm going to be a fast track director.
All right. So speaking of affirmations, let's move to the next slide. And here are some examples. Here are my affirmations. I am a director with Pampered Chef. I lead by example and hold 2 shows a week, no matter what. My team is successful, and we welcome 2 new consultants each month. What do you suppose, and again, if you guys want to save these, screenshot them or jot them down. What do you suppose would happen if you read these affirmations to yourself every morning when you wake up and every night before you go to bed?
We'd be rocking.
What would happen?
We'd be rocking.
We'll be rocking.
This is our challenge to you. Write at least 3 affirmations and read them every day when you wake up and every night before you go to bed. What you tell yourself every day is powerful. And Dawn just wrote in, she said they would become reality. You're absolutely right.
I can't wait to meet Dawn.
I don't know if she'll be able to come to our meetings because she's in Mechanicsville.
Ah. All right, so 3 affirmations, everyone.
This is me. Okay, today there are 50,000 consultants worldwide. And of those 50,000, about 2,000 are directors and above. So elite group, but should it be an elite group? What if we had 3,000, 4,000, or even 5,000 directors and above? How many lives would we be able to change?
Lots. All right, so we're doing a lot of thinking tonight, but we want you to think again. Think about what directorship could mean for you and your family. Take some time to dream about the possibilities. It's truly as easy as asking your first or second or third new consultant to join your team. Explain the recommendation analogy. Oh, I'm explaining this. Oh, so the analogy is about when you make a recommendation, right? When you go out to somewhere to eat, or let's say you have a mechanic that provides great service for your vehicle, when you find something that you think is great or works well or is a great deal, you usually don't keep that to yourself, right? We have different ways of doing it. We jump on social media. We'll post, how great this experience was. We'll call up our girlfriends that we talk to all the time and tell them all about it. So the same analogy works with the Pampered Chef business. When you believe it and you're passionate about it, it comes from your heart. It's never about you, it's about them. When I'm sharing about this great mechanic that saved me $200, that I would have paid with the big box dealership, and I want everybody who owns a Toyota to take their car to him, it's not about me. He doesn't give me a kickback because they go to him. I mean, he might, but that's not the reason I'm doing it. I do it because what? Because I want my friends to experience what I've experienced. I want them to save the way that I saved. And so the same thing is with this business. When we share it with others, even though there are residual benefits that we'll receive, it's never about us. It's always about what the business can do for them first. And so you need to remember that in your pursuit of directorship. Never make it about you. It's not about, reaching this level and doing this and doing that. Those are all side benefits from you blessing someone else and sharing what you have to offer to them.
If your dream is yes, then Dee Dee, Sandy, Helen, Linda, and I are here for you. Just send us an email. Tell us what your more is and that you want to step up in the business. And that's all you have to do. We'll be here to help you from there.
All right, so this is a great quote. The difference between those who live their dreams and those who just dream them is as simple as taking a single step. All right, so we all have dreams. That was abundantly clear at the beginning. There's one big difference between those who live their dreams and those who just dream them. Somebody has to take a step. You have to put one foot in front of the other. That's it. Go ahead, Sandy.
So it was great having all of you here with us tonight. We thank you for taking the time to invest into your business. We're excited that you have set this goal, and we look forward to celebrating with you as you all become new directors.
And so as a sidebar, and I think we may have mentioned it earlier, this training is geared toward helping people that want to move up to directorship. But when we talked about it to everyone, we just said anybody who wants to take their business up another notch, we wanted you to come in on this training. So please don't feel the pressure that this means you have to commit to directorship. If you want to go there, we want to help you. But even if you say, I just want to get a solid, 4 shows every single month on the calendar, we want to help you step up in whatever ways that you want to step up. Xandra is asking to see that quote again. Sandy, can you put up slide 39?
Yeah.
So even if your goal isn't directorship right now, whatever your goal is, we're here to help you.
Yes. All right. We have any questions or any comments?
Does anybody have a goal they want to share?
Does everybody know that we can see them?
Hey, by the way, Dee Dee, I like your sign.
My Pampered Chef?
Yeah.
I know I got to get some happy spoons in my life. Look at all these old logos I have.
Ta-da!
You want to stop sharing your screen, Sandy?
Okay, I'm sorry. Ready to do that.
Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
I can see everybody.
All right. Anyone have anything before we close out? Thank you guys so much for your investment of time and just wanting to find out more about what this great business has to offer each of us.
I'm just going to share one more thing before Linda closes us out. And then we'll see if anybody else has anything. But when I wanted to get more for my business because I started out as a hobbyist. I started out doing 1 to 2 shows a month, and that's really all I wanted. I just wanted something to do, and I wanted products. So, but then I heard what directorship could be. I didn't necessarily see myself as a director right away, but I wanted to do more. So I was challenged just to add 1 more show to my schedule. Could you do 1 more show this month? And then the next month, could you do another show? So it was a gradual build up for me, which was for more comfortable, but it doesn't have to be that way. From this summer to now, I wanted to quickly add more shows to my calendar because what I discovered, and this is important for everybody who's just kind of on the fence and not thinking about it, I discovered that when you have a busier schedule, it's a whole lot easier to have a perpetual schedule. You don't have to work so hard at it. It comes easier. That's my final thought.
Amen. I agree.
Sandy, I'll just chime in real quick. This is Teresa. I just wanted to say that, it's great listening to everybody, and I really appreciate the fact that our group is so nice and that everybody is so supportive. The fact that you guys are out there being there for us with anything we have really means a lot, especially for me, since I'm lacking on that one item on the list of the believing in yourself. So I just wanted to thank everybody, for always being there and doing these types of things for us.
Yay.
Well, Teresa, until that belief kicks in, we're going to help you and hold you up, and we'll do the believing and just pull you along with us. How about that?
That's great. Thank you.
All right. Xantha from Texas, thanks for being with us. Do you have any final words?
No, I just enjoyed the training, and I really appreciate Tanya. I'm always asking her questions. One of my things is just my applying what I'm learning, taking this stuff and actually doing it. So I'm serious about it. I talked to Tanya about doing my power hour because I am having a trouble with organization, and I've realized if you're not organized in this business, you won't be successful.
And I want to say kudos to Xandra because she did her 3 contacts today, and she already has her plan to do her 3 contacts tomorrow.
Woohoo! Nice. All right. Vanessa, do you have anything? Is she still here? You weren't here when we did introductions. How are you? Uh-oh. Unmute. She cut off. Oh, there you are.
Yeah. Yes, I'm fine. I was a little behind late, but thank you for the meeting.
Well, thank you for joining us.
This month. Holy cow, she's going to have her biggest month ever in the business.
Woo-hoo. Nice.
Yay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I also want to tap into what Xandra said, that there's never a bad question or a silly question. And just having those questions coming to us as directors, that just means that you are just more motivated to do this business. And also, I wanted to share with you, last month, I worked so hard on my business just to get my numbers. And then just by doing that, this month just seems that much easier. I'm still working hard, but if you just have one really hard month that you're getting a bunch of bookings, that will set you off for the next several months.
That's right. That 60 to 90 day rule, it always applies, right? What you put into the business now, you're going to see it 60 to 90 days in the future, and it pays off.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. This has been great. I look forward to Zooming with you guys again. I don't know who's in charge of cutting off the recording and all of that, but I'll let you ladies handle the tech side.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.